So maybe there are 24 in there right now, which is not quite as many as, if I'm thinking right. Yeah, not quite as many as the V Hard verse, but
no,
it's still a good chunk.
I think it's still a good chunk, and like the top players have great times. I'm gonna have to try it.
Category for endless max score, chat asks. Yes, there is actually an endless max score. There's also a 30,000 point score in endless. Both of those are good categories. And it looks like we're getting close to being set up for the stage clear run.
I'm so excited. If FFR was close to PBing with that easy through V hard run, I wonder if he's gonna PB here. That would be sick.
If he gets another PB, that's impressive, because he brought it down. I don't remember how much. I'd have to go look at the screenshot. There's a good chunk.
I think it was by like 15 seconds.
I gotta go look. Oh, where'd he post that? Right there. Yeah, he saved 15 seconds.
15, that is a huge chunk. Arcana in chat says the blocks in that eggshell in the opening look like a starburst. Not to eat.
And here we go.
Yeah, we're off.
So, like we were saying right before before we started this run, so the object of this run here is to clear below that line as quickly as you can. Doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as everything is done clearing and below that line, the timer will stop and you'll go to the next. And we have to do this for 5 stages per world, and there are 6 worlds, and then 2 additional stages.
Exactly. So those 2 additional stages, which you will see coming up later, but one of them, the first of the 2 stages, he's gonna just want to skip it because there's no reason to do it. But then the second of those 2 stages, which is going to be the last stage, he's gonna want to make a 5-chain at, which I'll talk about again when we get there.
Right. And when he says skip, it means top out. You just purposely top yourself out and you move on to the next one.
FFR is just blasting through this. Since I'm not familiar with this run, I'm just like, I don't know, it looks crazy to me.
Yeah, I think the reason I wanted to pick this one up is because I've been playing Flip-On a lot lately, and they have a lot of stages that are clear below the line. It's the stage clear mechanics.
Oh yeah, that's right, because both any percent and, what is it, 100% for Flip-On have like a variety of different game modes throughout the run?
Yep. Yeah, it's an interesting game. It plays a little differently than this, though.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Yoshi said in chat, this category is the best. Come on, Cozy. Dude, I can't. I mean, I can learn it, but got priorities, man. I gotta get a PB and V hard first. I don't know what will ever happen again. That's my priority.
Yeah, I would agree with Yoshi. This is the best category because it's pretty chill compared to the other ones. It's just you clearing blocks.
That is something that enticed me to run this category, is that like sometimes I could focus too much on how much the AI screws you over in the versus con categories, while in this one there's no excuses. It's just it's you and, yeah, like you said, right? It's you in the blocks, and it's your responsibility, and just your responsibility, to observe the board as quickly as possible to get those, like, get the panels cleared to get to that line.
Oh, lost a little bit of time there because he thought he threw it in, but had not.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a controller issue, because I was just like, he's just about there.
Yeah, I can't remember which stage it was when I was running this, but I kept forgetting that I don't want to raise the stack at the beginning of it because I'm so used to doing it. But it starts out like two rows from the top, so I ended up topping myself out, I think, in my PB run. So I can definitely say mine.
Dude, that's brutal because I know when speedrunning the Versacom when speedrunning Tetris Attack V hard, like I tend to want to raise the stack by only a little bit. I like never raise it all the way to the top, so that still scares me.
Yeah, I avoid the top as well. I like to keep at least one empty row up there.
And I've seen some players who'll raise it all the way to the top, which will start their stop time to like start decreasing, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's scary.
Yeah, that's when we were watching Shuga play earlier, he would do it occasionally, which was I'm surprised. And then again, like I said, I haven't watched him play much, so I didn't know anything about his playstyle.
Until watching the Easy Through S Hard race.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I've seen, yeah, he tends to want to raise. Yeah, he scares me, but I feel more confident when he plays because even if he raises it all the way to the top, I'm like, he's probably going to use most of the panels after raising it all the way to the top. I think he just knows what he's doing.
We say this, but he did top out on Cordelia.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Okay, that's true. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it's just like FFR. I want it to be closer. No, I think that was like a mistake. Though. Seemed like
I don't know him well enough to know. If I knew him as a runner better, I might agree with that. But
yeah, let's not. Yeah, let's not assume here. Yeah, I can imagine, like, again, I haven't really speedrun this category in particular, but I can imagine what you said earlier about chains wasting time, because they're just gonna, I don't know, they just take more time to clear as opposed to just making, like, regular 3 clears or combo clears, like he's doing all throughout the board right here.
Right, chains are okay, you just don't want to, like, sit and wait to try and make them. That's the problem, because it wastes too much time because you have to sit there and actually like try to micromanage your chains instead of just letting it go.
That's a good point because seeing here, it's like you want to keep on making, panels disappear.
Right.
So it's just like waiting. Continue.
I was just gonna say it's like what FFR just did right there. He canceled his chain so that way he could keep raising the stack and keep moving on instead of having to wait for the clear to finish before he could raise the stack.
Oh yeah, that's true, because I can imagine like getting to that bottom line and then like what happens if you made a chain? Then you're just waiting on that as opposed to making a quick clear.
Right, and that's the thing to note about this category. When you do get to the bottom, it doesn't end the stage until everything's done clearing.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You want to try and be as precise as possible about what blocks you clear, because if you don't need to do an extra clear, it just wastes time.
Exactly. FR is killing it. He's already on World 3 Stage 2.
I saw somebody mention the ball code being banned in this category. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think there are arguments to make a second category specifically for ball, but I don't think enough people play it to actually have it on the boards right now.
Yeah, that might cause category bloat due to like not enough competitors partaking in that. I think that'd be interesting though. FFR really just knows how to like quickly observe the entire board and knows like such a fast way of clearing all those blocks and navigating through that.
Also see people asking what the ball code does. So what the ball code does is normally you have to wait for things to clear before you can move up your stack because of the stop timers and stuff. But if you have the ball code enabled, it allows you to continue to move your stack up even when things are happening on screen. So essentially, it makes it a lot easier to play this kind of stage because you can just keep your things going. You can keep clearing as you're raising the stack at the same time.
Exactly. And that's what it's funny because I talked with someone recently about doing a ball code run for like the versus comp categories because could like the AI. It's just worse there. So there's just less RNG to worry about due to bulk code and them just killing themselves. I want to speedrun this now, watching a FFR play. Alright, Yoshi, you might see a new stage clear runner.
That's how I feel. I always watch somebody play it, and I'm like, I don't feel like playing this right now. And then I get done watching it, and I'm like, okay, I want to play it now.
Yeah, like I don't have like original interest in it, but then after giving it a fair shot, I'm like, you know what? This actually looks really fun.
Well, it's like the other night when I got that PB on Hailed Upon Easy. I didn't plan on playing, but then I was watching Gian and Suri play, and I was like, well, okay, I guess I'm playing now.
Yeah, that was my thing with Pound Upon Easy too. I knew Suri was pursuing it for a while, and I was like, and like that stream I did a few days ago, where I was like, you know what? I'm just tired of grinding very hard right now. I'm just gonna do just do some runs for Pound Upon Easy. So this is one of the two stages that are different from the rest of the stage. He's just gonna want to top himself off because there's no point of playing it.
Yeah, either way, whether you finish it or top out, you go on to round 4, so it doesn't matter. So it's faster just to top out.
Yeah, exactly. There's literally, it's just you waste your time if you do anything else other than topping out in that stage. Augie, Yoshi. Yoshi, I know you have world record for stage clear. You're gonna have to teach me your dirty little secrets.
I think we have a video for that.
Hey, is there really?
Just
like
sounds good. Yes, we're actually more than halfway through this run now.
Yeah, I was about to comment, like, something I just realized earlier is that... correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like in the earlier stages, actually, if you mess up, like, let's say, like, make a chain that you're just wasting time on, or, like, clears that are blocking, like, other potential clears from happening, like, since they pop slower, wouldn't that be more time wasting?
I think all of them... I think it's all the same... Well, it's the same... I think it's the same overall speed, like the actual blocks movements, but I think just the stack speed changes. But I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fortunately Yoshi's here. So maybe he can confirm if he wants to.
I think there is one block speed change, but that's only when we switch to adding in the extra block. Because after 4 and on has all 6 blocks as opposed to just 5.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. But yeah, you said starting from this stage that we get introduced like the 6th block, which is the dark blue block.
Right.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, I'll repeat myself so Yoshi can hear me for sure this time. So I think this is what we wanted to check on. Does just the stack speed change, or does the actual block speed change as well?
Okay.
Everything increases from what I know. Okay.
Okay.
Even fall speed. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure on that one because I think you progress through this at the right speed that I don't notice it, so I never thought about it until Cozy just asked me.
Yeah, it's just something that like felt like blocks were clearing slower at earlier stages, so I was like, huh, is that a thing? I'm curious.
Yeah, I agree, Ty. It definitely changes when you get the 6th block. I know that for sure.
Is full speed something that stage clear players have to worry about for this category? Or no?
Yes and no. Like I said, I feel like it progresses at a slow enough speed that you get used to it and you're ready for it as it comes. But like, it's just like in the endless mode. If you play on normal, you can feel the difference between normal and easy.
Oh, those are so drastic. Yeah.
Right. I think over the whole thing, it is about that difference. But like I said, it progresses slowly enough that you don't notice it.
Oh, okay, I see.
So I don't notice it. I guess I can't speak for everyone.
I'm curious to. I might just do one offline run and submit it because I'm curious about it now. Gotta try to beat your time, Lunar. Try to. This is such a different category, though.
I mean, you probably can. Like I said, I have a death in my run, so.
Okay. There's a time save. I'm gonna have to save time there then.
I agree with Arcana. You should stream it, and you should let me know, and I'll race you even.
You know, we should do a stage clear race then. I have to not let Yoshi know, or else he's just gonna whoop us.
He always shows up, though. It's like he follows us on our streams.
That's true. See, this is why we believe he's not gonna retire. There's no way. Even if his hands were broken, even though if he didn't have hands anymore, I feel like he'd find a way. I might stream Arcana, I don't know.
Ty says he'd play with us too.
That'd be sick, dude. I've seen Ty play some Pokemon Puzzle League, and he's a person who has really fast cursor speed as well, so I feel like that will really help him with stage clear.
And on to 5-4. So we've got two more stages here, and then one more world and the final stage.
Yeah, no, it saddens me that the Pound Upon / Tetris Attack block is coming to an end, but it's been great. I just love watching Puzzle League in general. Did you see what Yoshi said in chat? I think that's not really talked about, like Puzzle League speedrunning Asmer, and people grunt at the many different things that can happen throughout these runs, especially the versus calm category runs.
I mean, I agree with Yoshi. It's fun watching people grow. I know I've watched in the Puzzle General Discord, where we usually hang out the most. We being the runners, and found people who play the game but are just getting into it, like completely just getting into it. It's cool to watch them actually get faster.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's something that I love about this game for those who are interested in starting out speedrunning this, is that it's one of those games that's easy to pick up but hard to master, so you're able to always ease your way into improving in this game. Like, there's no steep learning curve, in my opinion. Alright, on to the last world with Raphael.
I see in chat we're talking about Planet Puzzle League. At least it was brought up. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Planet Puzzle League.
That's how I feel about Planet Puzzle League. Like, I love the touch controls, but I don't know.
I feel like that matches my sentiment. I enjoyed the way that the game controlled because I can do a lot more things, because using the stylus is much faster than using the cursor. But it also, the PvP, or the versus AI in that one is just nuts. But I think the speedrun for that's like, I think just under an hour, or maybe just over an hour. Either way.
Yeah, I was like kind of curious to try it either. Yeah, just to try that out, but I also remember seeing how long world record was, and I was like, if that's world record, I don't know. Oh, that's okay, Arcana. I know you could do it, dude. Someone mentioned Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for Game Boy Color. I don't know if you played that, Lunar.
Yeah, I've played it.
What do you think of it? You like it?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's for a while I liked it, but it's not my favorite anymore. So.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I think my only issue, but it depends on like how you're playing it. Is like it's how you scroll how you go about scrolling the panels upwards. So for me, I don't like using the B button.
Right.
Scroll.
I mean that's fair. I think my only problem, and I actually learned the difference between there's a Tetris Attack Game Boy version, and apparently it had the attack power display, so you know when the enemy is going to attack, and Puzzle Challenge doesn't have that, and that's the main difference between those two games.
I forgot about that. I have watched runs for both, and it is convenient that you could see that power level in the Tetris Attack Game Boy version, as opposed to Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, to where sometimes you're like, I hope they don't heal on me.
Right. That's the worst. You're almost there, and then they heal, and you're like, well, this is going on for another 5 minutes.
Like, come on. That's one of the things, like, I was originally interested in Speedrun Challenge Intense, with scroll on and scroll off for Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, but then I was like, oh, the healing. That's a turn off. Exactly, Yoshi. This community, like, a Puzzle Week speedrunning community is very welcoming.
Another thing on the community is if you like any of the games, there's somebody in the community that'll be able to help you with them. Exactly. A lot of us play multiples, but there's particular people who are really good at each one.
Exactly. Now we're going on to the last part of the speedrun, which is Bowser. And what FFR is going to want to do is make... ideally, you want to make a 5-chain.
Yeah, that's another thing that I have to fix in my run is I didn't realize that all it needed was a 5-chain, so I ended up taking a little extra time because I didn't just use that.
You over?
Yep,
oh, no, you can't overchain. What did you do in your run? Yeah, GG FFR.
It just ended up being a bunch of large combos instead of a 5-chain or any good chain. I think the biggest chain I had was a 3.
Oh.
So it took a little bit longer than it needed to.
I see. You know what I just realized? Did he tie his PB?
I believe so.
Oh, Yoshi said he PB by a second.
Yeah, because you almost always stop the timer late, and if he stopped it at 45:01, that means it was a 44 something when his cursor disappeared, which is ending of timing.
That's awesome. Okay, so that easy through V hard run he did where he almost PB, that was foreshadowing for this PB. Amazing. Give it up for FFR, man. Holy crap. Alright, G, I had no idea that color meant he PB'd. Thank you. Good stuff, FFR. Easy marathon PB. He just clapped his last PB he got yesterday. Just crazy. Well, thanks for joining us for the Panda Pawn / Tetris Attack block, and I'm glad to have all of chat being here participating, everyone watching, and Lunar joining us.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Yeah, thanks everyone.